We have with us Laura Jacobs, one of the registered dietitian nutritionists here at Eastern Illinois University. So Laura, what would you have for your job description, or what do you commonly do?
Okay. Well, I am a registered dietitian nutritionist, like you said. Here at Eastern, I work with the EIU Health Service. I'm part of the eating disorder treatment team. And actually, I'll also be teaching as well nutrition classes next semester, which I've done in the past. I also, I've had a lot of different roles in my career. I've done a lot with weight management. I've worked in a weight management program, which is a medically monitored weight management program. I also right now work in consulting, which includes working with long-term care and rehab facilities, assisted living, group homes for developmentally disabled, and hospitals. I've done some of that.
It sounds like you've done a lot with your career. What do you think is your favorite aspect that you've done thus far?
I really enjoy weight management. I like working one-on-one with people for diet counseling. So that would be my favorite part, for sure.
And you went here and got your master's degree at Eastern, is that correct?
Yes.
So you are very familiar with the School of Family Consumer Science.
Yeah.
What do you think you've really benefited by receiving that education?
Well, family and consumer science education, I'd say that some of the things that helped me the most as far as classes go would be, of course, the nutrition classes, number one. The focus on education, so learning how to educate people and how to help them put some of the nutrition things into practice has been very helpful for me. Being a dietitian, that's a huge part of what you do is education, so that really put me on the right track. The human development focus of family and consumer sciences, I would say was, really, really important because I've worked with all different ages, and I've worked with the elderly a lot. So especially, I would say with the elderly, that human development focus has been very helpful, because I think it leads you to be more compassionate and understanding. You can understand where people are at, even if you're not in that group. It gives you a really good understanding of an ability to work with people in different age groups and different backgrounds and things like that.
All right, Laura, what do you think are some of the emerging trends that you see happening in your current profession in dietetics, as well as in family and consumer science?
Okay. Well, I would say, being that I work with the elderly, I work in long-term care and rehab facilities, or healthcare communities, I guess, would be better put. It's more of kind of an umbrella term, healthcare communities. The fact that people are living longer is kind of, I guess, has an impact on us in that way. So I guess that's a trend. And so there's a more need for all services related to that, to aging, especially as well as nutrition, or including nutrition, I should say. And another trend, I guess, within that is seeing younger people coming into those facilities because of chronic disease, because of the obesity epidemic. So there we need nutritionists definitely to help with that trend, to kind of hopefully decrease that trend and help people before they get to that point of requiring that kind of help. One of the things that right now that we're seeing is more reimbursement for dietitian services, and hopefully that's going to continue into the future, because we haven't really had that in the past, where it seemed like the focus was more on treatment of disease rather than prevention, and And that's what, a big part of nutrition is prevention. So there is more reimbursement now for preventative services. So that's really important, and that's really a
You made a lot of great points today. Do you have any suggestions for someone who might be considering going into family consumer sciences or hospitality management or dietetics?
Well, you're right. I mean, to say all those different career fields that you mentioned, because family consumer sciences is very broad and includes a lot of different career fields and different focuses. But what I like about it, and the educational background, is the focus on helping and being, and the focus on education. And if you like, if you're wanting to go into a helping field, then family consumer sciences can really be the way to go. If that's, what you're looking to do with your career. The background is great. It's very, very broad, and so it prepares you in a lot of ways. In my program, we had a lot of classes. We had obviously the nutrition classes, which is very important to being a dietitian, registered dietitian nutritionist. But some of the other things, like human development, is very helpful in, seeing people, in helping people. You can understand people from all age groups, all backgrounds, and it helps you to, be able to address them where they're at and to help them where they're at.
Well, you made a lot of excellent points today. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you taking time out of your workday to meet with me. Once again, this is Laura Jacobs, one of Eastern Illinois University's registered dietitian nutritionist. Thank you very much, Laura.